following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Well, there you go. Example: France, $2.05, and New Zealand $1.28.
That's per dollar wagered.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you might make between 30% to 50% more on a similar sort of thing.
Assuming that's rugby.
World Cup year game.
Oh, really?
Yep. And they've set up a big fucking tent at work so people that can at work can go and watch the game.
What? They're there to work!
Yep, they made a plan and all. Oh,
I guess you have to in New Zealand.
That's just as an aside, I was at least happy to see, because I just randomly saw this article that was just like Tony Khan's offered AEW wrestlers to take the next show off to if they want to attend Bray Wyatt's funeral.
That's good.
And I thought that's a nice gesture.
That's nice.
Yeah. Like it's just, we'll just book it with other people who aren't
Wyndham Rotunda.
well, yeah, yes, because he's dead.
No,
so
no. See, Bray Wyatt, the character, isn't dead. Wyndham Rotunda, the man, is dead.
Yes, okay, true. Yes.
Even though everyone just refers to him as Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, that's what he was referred to in the article, like the headline.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, it's bad form, really.
But I guess it's so everybody who reads the headline knows who they're talking about, as opposed to going and then digging deeper because they're not marked enough.
Yeah. But then again, did you also hear that right after their recent pay-per-view in Wembley, they have suspended Jack Perry because CM Punk has a problem with him?
Oh, God.
He's just
I heard accusations of digital crowds because it was some English show that was in the UK where there was accusations of digital crowds being used because
PW Insider says that's not true.
Yeah, like,
and while they didn't sell out every seat, it's still got like the highest paid attendance of any wrestling show in the last bump to bump. That made $10 million profit. So
England's paying $15 to the dollar to win the World Cup. 15.
Well, it's England. That's not happening. That's why it's paid 15 to 1.
It's in France though, so it's.
Oh, it's even more not going to happen. Not roast beefs.
If it wasn't for Germany, France would be England's model enemy.
France are paying $4. New Zealand's paying $3.50.
Well, 3 to 1. Mind you, New Zealand does have a habit of choking at World Cups that they don't host.
At the end, yes.
South Africa is $4.50. Wales is $31. Scotland $41.
What's Ireland putting in?
Ireland is $5, so they're playing better odds than they're playing worse odds than the rest. That means they're more likely to win.
Yeah, that Ireland would be my pick if it wasn't going to be the fucking All Blacks or Australia.
Chile, Namibia, Portugal, and Romania.
They've got no fucking chance.
5,001.
You know what? That's worth putting a $5 bet on. It's like, yeah, but what if we're woke and we decide Namibia's got to win because they're the brownest team?
Japan is 151.
Well, do you remember that World Cup?
Yes.
It was about 20 years ago when the All Blacks won against them 120-3.
Yes.
And I was like, how did they score a try?
Penalty kick.
It's a penalty kick!
You can see that. It's been plaguing you for years. Stephen just gives it to you. Something was a little too rough. Penalty kick.
It's the only way you get 3 points. Because a try's worth 5, so it's not a try.
Was it back then? Because a try used to be worth 3 points back in the day.
5 points and 2 for the conversions to 7 total.
Has it always been that way?
Yeah, for years.
Yeah, not for years. I mean, forever.
Ah.
Because a try used to be worth 3 points in my school days. Because, 3 points, a try.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I actually don't follow rugby. And don't.
And yet you're all up on it, and your head's sort of shaped like a rugby ball. And textured like one.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, are you Rugor? What we should do is we should read screen sheets during this Brendan-less gap. I happen to have a copy of every screen sheet I've ever made.
Okay, so there actually is a big story.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm leaving all this in.
Nowadays it tries with 5 points, but it's only got to that value in increments. In 1886, a try was worth 1 point, which was doubled in 1891, and that becomes 3
how much?
points.
But double that is not 3.
Yep.
Double 1 is 2.
Okay, no. So the way it's written, and it was worth 1 point, which was doubled in 1981, and that became 3 points in 1805, with 2 points for a conversion. 3 is 3 for a penalty and 4 for a drop goal. In 71, the try was raised to 4 points, with the conversion, penalty, and drop goals being the familiar 2, 3, and 3 points, respectively. Then came the 5-point try, adapted in 1992.
Wow. See,
That was 4 for a while. Okay.
See, I call that recent.
Yeah,
In
that is recent.
2015 to 16, a 6-point try was trialled in Welsh semi-pro leagues. And
What? No one cares what the Welsh do!
It's freaking Welsh.
in South Africa in 2016 Varsity Cup, a 9-point try was tested and awarded for a try originating from within your own half, made up of 5 points for the try and 4 points for the bonus. So if you made a try from your own half, you got 9 points.
That happens all the damn time.
Yes. So
You know, they keep trying to diddle with the amount of points you get for these things in some kind of desperate bid to make rugby some kind of excited tactical
5
game.
points is and that's it. They're trying to make it tactical.
But it's not. It's just a bunch of thug dudes slamming into each other.
But then they look at National Football League and they go, look, they can make it a bit. But again, that's
Yeah, but you actually have to be
it's a
tactical.
tactical game. It's
Yeah.
all about yards.
Yeah, it's all about yards, and that gets your points, and that makes your possessions.
Yes.
And that's actually the game where most of it is just sitting there watching them in a huddle as they tactically plan for a few minutes. It's like that's half the game. It is half the game.
So
Because you watch sports movies and you just get the good bit where they're doing the exciting part. It's like when you don't get
drunk to watch their sport.
it's where they go into a huddle and they're just oh jeez,
Baseball's
now.
boring unless you're drunk. Football's boring unless you're drunk.
Baseball's boring unless you're baseball is unwatchable.
Baseball's boring when you're drunk. Football's
Test
boring
cricket.
when you're- Well, that's not American, but
yeah.
All cricket should be banned. It's tedious. I don't care what anyone says. This guy went to an actual cricket match. The dumb
I
retard.
did it once.
it's a multiple cricket matches.
Yeah, I didn't even know about one.
It was the one we took the whole day off from tech, and then it got rained out, and we took the next day off as well. Because we only went all the way to Dunedin, and then it rained off, drove all the way back, drove all the way up again the next day because we had tickets.
No. Yeah, I don't mind watching Gridiron. It's interesting when you get two real good teams and the way they just tactics that are playing. You know.
Oh, it's got to be top tier.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's got to be top tier if I'm going to watch that. The only other thing I'd consider watching is like Little League because it's kids and they don't know shit about fuck.
It's fucking funny though.
It's just funny.
It's just great. Run, turn around, run the other way, run the other way. You ring across the field,
and you get that one Little League team that's like being coached by some like former and he's got them running like shotgun blitz plays and that's
Fuck
like they think they're the fucking Jets or something. They come out of the huddle, set up for a shotgun, and you're like, hey, this is Little League, you're going to murder those kids.
I don't care. I went to the Super Bowl, and now I'm their coach. So
got bling rings.
No, that kind of guy doesn't have a Super Bowl ring.
No, he doesn't.
He almost got one. But he got screwed somehow and it wasn't his fault. Yeah, it's
I'm
7
make
times.
sure it doesn't happen to those kids.
You know, if he's going to keep taking half-hour intermissions in the middle of game night, I'm going to start charging him a popcorn fee.
I reckon he's really just checking his phone out there. Toilets and
Talking shit about me.
You were, weren't you?
I did, but that wasn't only the reason I went out. And I also got distracted by the Shaman King article in one of those Shonen magazine things.
Okay, for next time you go to the bathroom, the phone stays here.
They're on to us, babe.
Oh,
That wasn't on call with her. That was just a.
I was more concerned that it's on all the time.
Oh yeah, she's listening the whole time.
That's not allowed. You
That's
have to
what
go
the
to our
notes are
official
for.
portal at bvmcsuper.com to get all the fantastic... Oh, yeah, I'm working on a merch page just so you guys can see what's available. I have to blur all the images because no one's allowed to know.
Oh, I'll take that blurry piece of crap.
And then you get them and they're actually blurred.
That would be pretty good.
It's that photo of Brendan.
That's why it's blurred. Anyway, you're back. So,
I am back.
yeah, the cheerleaders are out doing their thing. Everybody's taking their seats, and I mean your whole group's there.
Yeah.
And then yeah. You get snacks? You did get snacks.
Yeah.
I know you got snacks for Tess. Yeah.
Pile up snacks for Tess and stuff.
They're all gone. She was standing there talking.
Yeah.
And then, and then the game starts. Cheetahs actually get early possession of the ball. And they managed to score 6 points fairly quickly.
That's that one weird try that Wales had.
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking different, don't you, Wales? I'm surprised that it was still called a try and it wasn't a go out or get in back.
I mean, a lot of Bionicle's points are based on like how far away you actually get the goal.
Mm-hmm. And how many opposing players you smack the ball into the forehead of.
Yeah, and it still keeps going.
Oh yeah, if you can get a nice rebound. Bonus points if you're not a if you're a defender and you get a
point.
It's a full blur.
Blur. Yeah, and everybody seems to like watch the game and have. But yeah, at the start the Cheetahs are leading.
But then they suck fail.
That's always what happens.
It wasn't allowed even in the.
This is your team, by the way, the Cheetahs that you want to win.
I know.
Little support would be nice. Little rah rah rah.
Well, I'll be getting into
I
it.
think you got the names confused again.
No, I know who's who.
No, you don't.
This one particular.
Oh yeah, you're a Cheetahs fan. Name every player.
Sorry.
Can you name one player?
No.
No, you're a music fan. Name every song.
Every song ever.
Yeah. Gatekeeping. It's fun.
The Cougars managed to pull up and get just ahead of the Cheetahs.
Come on, Zalo's got real money on this.
It means the game's tight. It means everyone's getting hyped. Zalo's getting hyped.
Pentagrass, good.
At one point, Thalea leans over to you, Tiala, and she's like, "Have you got a mission after this or anything?"
Probably.
Quite likely, but we've got to discuss it first.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about some things, and there's something I want to. There's a little proposal I want to put towards you and Leah, if that's all good. But I didn't know if you had the time.
Yes, we can organise that too.
Okay. Then who leads at halftime?
Come on, team.
Go Team Sports Ball. Go Wildcats.
At halftime, it is 32-35 in favour of the Cougars.
Tight.
As expected.
Take advantage of the halftime intermission to refill Tess on snacks and myself some.
Thank you.
And dispose of the rubbish from the last lot.
What are all the other Anko doing?
they're watching the game. I mean, you could make perception checks.
I'm not there!
I know.
I want to know!
Actually, I
I
want
don't
to
care about him!
I want to spot check Daniel and Hecate and see if Daniel is having a good time, because he's the big hero.
I mean, they have been seated beside each other.
But that's where their tickets are, that's not special.
19. What is big damn hero Daniel doing for the day? Or how does he look like he's feeling?
He looks, you would say he looks a lot more confident than normal.
Oh my god, was it just like that key thing that makes him believe he's a real boy?
Oh, boy.
I'm a real boy. Oh, Daniel, you're a real man.
I'm not yet,
Now, does he?
Really?
but I'm trying.
Does he?
No, surely not.
No, he doesn't have the guts to put an arm over Hector's shoulder.
Damn right he doesn't. Not with that sniper rifle.
Dink, dunk, dunk, thread.
Then it collapses. Ah, my arm!
It's just like, just take it off, put it in the bin. Yeah. It's just a waste paper basket right there.
Sorry, man, we'll take care of that garbage for you.
God, I almost feel like saying that, like, Hector's on the end of a row and there is a waste paper basket, like a waste bin at the end of the row for garbage to go.
Finally, Logan was here, and I'm like, I'll just put it in there.
I
I
mean,
don't think anyone else would do
he
it.
could go and he could just turn invisible, lift that thing up and pop it in the bin.
Hey, I'm working right now. I'm busy. I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, putting in that, getting on that grind,
Yep.
putting in that work.
Doing the things that need to be done to do the things.
Yeah.
Think the thing doner.
The thing done.
Was there anybody else you wanted to observe?
Actually, I just want to. Jeanette's had a troubled time lately, and I'm family with Rosa, so I'm concerned about her friends too. Unfortunately, getting to a 4 is allowed.
It is allowed, yes.
And also, I guess if I make more determining her mental state, it wouldn't even be spot. It might even be worse at
I'm
whatever
going
it
to
is.
say Jim's big frame is what gets in the way of you being able to see.
It's got nothing to do with the fact that you as a Quarian wouldn't know how people convey emotion at all. Or what anything means.
Easy. Yeah, I think that'll be me until halftime.
What about
kicks off.
Cielo? Is anybody you're paying attention
I'll
to?
be checking on the rest of the team. I won't be able to see all of them, but just seeing how they react. And it's only half time. Again, during the game, I'll be more watching, seeing how she's doing.
Oh, how Lilia's doing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could make a. God, what would it be?
More snacks. Plus pay.
Because this doesn't have an equivalent of like human perception. I suppose it would
Sense
just be
motive.
sense motive. Yeah, that would probably work for how she was playing during the.
26.
Yeah, I mean, she seems to be playing all right.
And every time she gets boxed in by enemy team members, she falls apart.
No, she doesn't really have any of that going on. She seems to be playing.
Every time
she's
enemy
maybe
team
not
members
putting
grab hold of her, put a thing on her forehead, and shove her into a crate, she falls apart.
maybe a little bit less power in her shots, but that could be deliberate. It's a bit hard to tell.
She's saving it for the
Saving
second
it up.
half.
Yep.
But she looks confident enough. It doesn't look like she's been rattled. I mean, she didn't seem to be that rattled at the dinner or last night or this
Yeah, but it
morning.
may not have had her, that's why. How's Jeanette doing?
Oh, yeah, make a spot check for Jeanette.
God,
You're
Zalo.
much more likely to be able to determine that shit too.
Well, with not being a Quarian, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's remember to save spreadsheet so if thing goes off, I don't lose it.
18.
She looks a little pouty, I suppose. Would be the best way of putting it. She when she talks to Jim or Daniel or anybody, she'll smile, but not in the eyes.
Yep.
Of course, Jim's...
And then as soon as somebody stops talking to her, and then she's just there and no one's engaging her, she kind of looks a little bit sad.
Because almost everyone's brought like a second person, and we just arrested her second person.
And not one of you thought to bring a friend.
We could have bring Vaughn, but he already has a wife.
Not like that.
Yeah, well, there's also a gap.
Oh no!
Hang that lantern right on it.
We're
Oh
not
my
giving Hans'
Did they-
ticket to anyone.
Did they not bunch up? Honestly, that's just.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that just and here just play sad flask music.
Where's the gap between
Here's a couple
between
cut out of half.
her and the rest of the C-Sec? Or
Well, she was on the end of the C-set, so it's got on one end there's Hector by the bin,
yeah,
Daniel, and then Jim's girlfriend Jim.
His girlfriend's name is Jim.
Then it would be Jeanette, Gap, and then I believe Goram, and then Connie.
Connie move Goria.
I will suggest that Carney to if she wants to swap the other side and maybe have a chat with Jeanette instead.
Okay.
Call it her new job, and she'll fucking get on that shit straight away.
Have a chat with her. See, she's about to graduate from CSEC.
She does look at like. I'll make a roll for her. Oh, freaking Connie with the 19. She does look a bit sad. I'm not exactly the most personable person, but
I think if it was anybody else, it'd be worse.
I don't know how to take that. But
No. What I'm meaning is, it might she might react differently with us. She'll react differently to you.
I guess we don't really know each other.
It's a good way to get to know someone.
Very well.
Thank you.
She'll just step over Goram and go and sit beside Jeanette and just say, "Hi. Oh, hello. My name is Connie, in case you don't know."
Or remember. Because they meet at the...
Oh, yeah. I remember you. Thank you for helping out with that whole nasty business with the arms. You can do better than him. He was a jerk. I remember that from the shooting range. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just keep chatting. Like Connie will actually still probably go into. I had a jerk who was interested in me once too. So. Let's see.
He was put in the nightmare machine.
No,
he wasn't.
Still back at the.
No,
The one in the nightmare machine was the one married to the one that.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Yes, I remember now. Maybe we can hook them up.
What? Hook up
Jeanette
Connie.
and Connie, yeah. Just to make him talk to himself more.
Then Delia's like, "I'm gonna go get some snacks. You want anything?"
Good, thanks.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. Give us something.
Okay. Gets up and leaves. Who'd be on the other? It'd probably be you and Tess on the other side.
I thought they were in the middle.
Oh, true, because...
Yeah, we're dead in the middle. Unless you mean our row is like the middle ground.
Oh, your row is fairly well in the middle, but yeah. No, you would be... You would be the next ones after... There'd be the gap where Goram was, and then it would be...
Oh, yeah, then us.
Yeah. And then it would be...
All the Cougars fans just giving you guys both the evils.
Waiting for Zala to go. Zala did go away to get some food.
I did.
Has he come back yet?
Do I ever come back?
He's been blodgered.
Or a local quarry and arrested for killing 6.
I'm gonna say there's while you're away, there's a Batarian in the row above Tess. You can't see this because you're not there.
She can, she's
yeah,
there.
and he leans over and he's hey there, cute little thing. What you doing batting for the wrong team? And I don't mean.
I turn and look at him and go, I wouldn't.
Intimidation?
Is it Captain Atom?
He's got 2 sets of fake glasses with the mustache.
Probably means that.
No, he's probably going to hit on me instead.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Comes
Okay,
off more
maybe I
sexy than
should
intimidating.
put my interests elsewhere then. Leans over to you and smiles.
This is your
Creepily.
chance.
This is your job.
To marry it to greatness.
At least you were with the right side. Now I have to actually make a recognition roll.
Yep.
I hate those things.
Nope. I rolled too low.
Someone that doesn't know you.
Impossible. Impossible. Bullshit. That's Tiala, hero of the universe.
Bane of the Terminus system.
I'm actually just astonished that she hasn't been approached to have her face on a Wheaties box.
Give it time. I mean, I was trying to work out your merchandising stuff at the moment.
She's actually really good for my back. What's going on?
What are you doing after the game?
Going home.
You need company?
No, I'm already taken.
No, that's a shame. I mean, to be expected, of course. But, well, you know, if your date doesn't work out. Who are you clicking?
Well, there's an only security guy walking around.
Si, senorita.
So you look, you're looking for security to go over. I mean, they're not going to hear your thumb clicks over the crowd, so.
You know, there's nothing illegal about what the guy's doing either. I'd try to pick up on Tiala.
Yeah. No.
I mean, assuming I would had never been around her and didn't know what she was like.
Too good.
Okay, but he'll not, even though no guard security or anything notices, he notices you doing that. He goes, okay, I can take a hint.
Thank you.
Leans back into his normal chair. Thanks, Tiala.
It's alright. Do you want to...
Sorry it got transferred onto you.
I'd rather it transfer onto me than be on you.
I'm engaged. Sorry, anyway.
I'm a little offended. No, second-hand offended that no sleazy guy's trying to pick up on Heka. But then I also completely understand why.
Because clearly Daniel, the tower of masculinity that he is right there.
He's busy doing that.
Yeah.
How do I make this seem natural?
Making slight modifications.
Oh, Jim, sorry, Jim.
Oh, yeah. Duh, Hansi.
I can even see that.
How much you spending on snacks?
Overthinks it.
I think I spent 150 because you know how.
Wow,
like,
you can get a whole bag of peanuts at a movie theater for just a little bit more than
I was
that.
assuming, having gone to the movies recently, I'm assuming price based off of that.
Why?
Me too.
Again,
Not as
why?
good as I was hoping it would be. Nowhere near as ridiculous.
My wife went to it too. I'm glad you went by
I
yourself.
know so many people who have gone to that.
Why?
The first one was a masterpiece.
I'm sorry, gone to what?
Meg too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
They made a sequel.
I needed Jason Statham fighting a shark with a sword, and he didn't do it.
That's not what you get.
I know.
Everyone knows that now.
The into the first one was so much better.
Normally what happens.
Shut up, Meg.
Yeah.
Big too.
No, yeah, you spend a lot of credits on snacks.
Get like factors like extra drinks or something. Bring them all back.
Yep, and Thalia comes back and she's got a tub of popcorn and a bottled drink for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You alright?
Yeah. No. It's been a busy week.
It's time to relax. You can worry about your missions and stuff when when the game's over.
No, I wish I could. I'll enjoy the game while it's playing, and I'll think about the game. Just the intervals in between there.
Oh, okay. Hurry up and get this game started! We didn't come to sit around! She says, standing up, just yelling out.
Oh God, does she start the crowd doing it?
Yeah, she's right.
We want tables.
We're more like we want Tartars. Oh, and it's not too much longer before the game resumes, I should say. Let's go.
Once the crowd boos the marching band to get off the field.
It's gonna suck to be the marching band.
Scoring's a bit lower in the second half, at least in the first part. Cheetahs, they keep almost catching up, and then the Cougars get a goal. It's actually one of the closer games you've seen of the season.
Just need that explosive final chapter.
You're getting into like the last quarter of the game, and you realise it's probably going to be one of the lower scoring, like a fairly low scoring
It usually
game.
means it's very exciting.
It's a good game, yeah.
Very dynamic.
But it's a lot close. It's very close. Like it could go either way. So yeah, the crowd's fired up, and you can make a perception. Oh, sorry, what's the sense motive? Sorry, was. There's so many different games that have different things that do the same thing.
Insight 28.
Yeah. They should all just call it Insight.
Yeah.
Across all the games.
Yeah, but then they change. They go, "Oh, we want to be different to that game."
Lilia seems a lot more like her normal self. Like, not that she was super off, but it's like she's putting
So
more
she's
power
making a
into the
pass
shots.
at every Asari on the field.
Aftercare party.
I'm not saying your girlfriend's a hoe, but she a hoe.
She's promiscuous. It's different.
It's different.
And she scores a few goals herself. Does some good, uses her biotics well for some good defensive plays as well. Comes down to the last few minutes, and it gets tied at 57 apiece.
Be up cheering and
Oh, at this point the crowd's on their feet. Like the Cheetahs managed to get a goal to bring up to 57 apiece.
Is this one of those sports that does overtime to uneven the scores, or do they just enter a D?
They just enter a D. Jordan, which hasn't even happened this season. I mean, they commented on one of the news stories that actually was a game early in the at the start of the week was 41 to 42.
You don't win your bet.
Yeah. But I assume I won't lose it either.
no,
Draws a result, you lose.
You lose.
Yeah, because you get it's basically a 1 point for a loss, so long as you play all the way through. 3 points for a win and 2 points for draw. Nobody's got 2 points this season. It's coming right down to the last few minutes. The Cheetahs draw even with the Cougars, 57 apiece.
Okay, but if you take into account that this is a home game, actually they lost.
Yeah.
So I don't know how bookmakers do it, but it's like, oh, that's a home game, and there's a couple of points that like kind of calculated in there.
Yep.
Right towards the end, let's see who it is.
Being top spur and cram.